What is up, pate people? Oh, this camera needs to charge, I swear. Coming to you live from looking like this. So this past weekend I went to Kentucky for my grandma's funeral, and then I went on to Louisville for a meetup with my team, with Nick being my coach. Man, this reflection making me look like I have a lazy eye. Maybe I just need to come to the ground. So I had team meetup with Nick and some of his clients. Some people came from far, some people came from a little bit closer. So we got a workout at the Katie Hearn gym on Saturday, and then we all went to dinner and then got Pazookies, and then on Sunday there was another thing with him in Indiana for a little bit, and I'm going to insert the clip of Alex talking about electrolytes right here. Alex and Ryan and like Austin and all of them like are so smart, and I love learning from them, and Nick, and any chance I can get to learn from them or have them talk to you guys, I will take, because I think hearing information from not only a different source but a different level of intelligence is always helpful. I always try to seek out people, well now I'm trying to seek out people that know more than me, because you want to surround yourself with people that know more than you so you can always be learning more. So I've been trying to do that, so insert clip here.
Am I good?
Go for it.
Okay, so electrolytes are a topic that wouldn't be super popular, I guess, or wouldn't be assumed to be very popular, but it does play a big role in your overall health, your performance, energy, literally everything that's going on in your life. The electrolytes are going to have an impact on them. So we can talk about what electrolytes are. The main three that you're going to need to worry about are going to be magnesium, sodium, and potassium. Calcium, manganese, iron, and a few others are going to play a role as well. But the use and the depletion of magnesium, sodium, and potassium is going to be at the highest rate. So these three are the ones that you need to focus on getting in through your diet or through supplementation. So with sodium, it's easy. You can salt your foods, or put it in drinks if you want to drink salt water or something of that nature. But with potassium, it's a little bit more difficult, as potassium's not going to be in your everyday foods unless you're conscious of that. So with potassium, you can look for bananas, sweet potatoes. Those are like my two main sources. What do you got, Sue?
Coconut water.
Coconut water. Oh yeah, coconut water is very popular for me too. You have to be kind of selective with ones you pick, because you can find some that are like 500 milligrams for 8 ounces, which is really good. I've heard that some like 0-calorie seasonings are rich in potassium. I don't know that for a fact, but that may be something to look into. And magnesium's a little tough to get through diet.
Real quick on potassium, the dosing in a banana versus coconut water. Like, didn't you say that bananas, like, you'd have to eat like a ton of them to get?
Yeah, you would have to eat quite a bit of banana to hit 500 milligrams. I want to say it's like 200 grams, which is like maybe 60 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
Something like that. So yeah, coconut water would be a little bit better of an option, as that's going to be like 15 grams of carbs, or something like 20, something like that. So back to magnesium. Now with magnesium, you need to look at absorption forms, because some of these are going to have you living in the bathroom, or some of these are going to have you in a better place with your electrolyte balance. So the forms that you want to look for are chelated. Some people are going to call it chelated. It's going to be one of the two. Same thing. It's chelated, chelated. Or glycinate is another good form, but I would suggest chelated. and then we can talk about the dosages of the 3 of them. Now,
What's a good way to take magnesium? What are products you take?
oh, products that I take. Doctor's Best Magnesium is very good. This is going to be the absolute best option. This is the powder form, 200 milligrams per serving. But this tastes very, very bad. So if you're a little on the softer end of things, I wouldn't suggest this. They have a pill form of this exact same product. That at times I am too soft to do this, so I do the pill form. Yeah.
What about Natural Calm?
Natty Calm is good too. I'm not sure of the absorption form of that, so I don't know, but it's still good. So with dosages of each, you're going to want your potassium to be higher than your sodium intake, which is difficult. If you are to track both of those, you will realize that you're getting in a lot more sodium than you are potassium just in your, without trying to do so. You would like, a general rule of thumb would be like 4 grams of potassium and 3 grams of sodium. The 3 grams of sodium is going to come significantly faster than the 4 grams of potassium. And then with the magnesium, it's very dependent because magnesium stores are going to be affected by cortisol, and I'm sure a lot of you live very stressful and hectic lives. So your magnesium stores may be very depleted. And with exercise as well, that depletes them. So you could look at like 800 milligrams to a gram a day, which is kind of high, but I've seen it higher, especially with those who are in a contest prep or dieting to an extreme level. They could go even higher beyond that point. So, yeah.
What happens when you overdose any of those?
Potassium, you could run into some issues. With sodium, you could have some water retention. If you are to, let's say you have 8 grams of sodium without any potassium or a lower dosage of potassium, you're going to have quite a bit of water retention. If your sodium levels and your potassium levels are high, but both are at the same or around the same level, you're not going to probably experience any issues. I'm not going to say that you're not going to, but I would assume no. And then magnesium, I spoke about having to use the bathroom. That's probably going to be your biggest issue with that.
And what's the point of having balanced electrolytes?
The point of having balanced electrolytes would be what you'll experience with having balanced electrolytes. Can I say that?
Yeah.
You'll experience better energy, better mental function, better performance in the gym. The better performance in the gym is something that you would experience within like a day of tracking your electrolytes. You'd be like, wow, I have a pump. I feel good. I feel strong. I feel like I can contract my muscles. So that's like what you would experience if you have a balance.
For an average person, do you think it's worth it to track electrolytes? Or how would you suggest going about that?
I wouldn't say that it wouldn't. I wouldn't say that you should track them. I would be conscious of getting all 3 in. Taking a magnesium product or having a multivitamin that includes magnesium in a good form would be a good idea, but I wouldn't say that you have to track. I'm more so speaking from an athlete's perspective. So for the general consumer, I would just say be conscious of the food choices that you're making.
All right, guys, go check out his Instagram, and I'll put it right here. And he has infographics about things like electrolytes. It's lit.
That's so zoomed in, I guarantee it.
All right, so that is going to wrap up this video. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what was going on. I was going to film this weekend. I was going to film the workout. I was going to film the meetup, all this stuff. But my friend Shelby, I love you, Shelby, who is also on Nick's team. I met her through Nick, actually. She has been one of my very good friends, like via like phone, like whatever. And we got to meet in person, and I really wanted to focus on spending time with her and spending time with other people instead of pulling my camera out to make sure I was filming. And it was very, very hot in the Katie Hearn gym, so my camera was fogging up. So I didn't get any footage from that. So I apologize for that, but I did want to show you guys what I packed for the weekend for food wise, and I think I'm going to put that in a whole nother video. The meal prep bag I use is the Fitmark bag. I have the Shield and the Transporter tote, and I love them both. The Fitmark link is always in my description box. I don't get money from that, from you guys using that. I do get free bags, but I did buy my first bag and I had it for over a year before they even reached out to me, and I like honestly love it and take it everywhere, and it's the best. Hope you learned some about electrolytes. KK, peace out. Bye.